Hello, Gemini. This is your reading for the week of December 29th. When it resonates, if it resonates, it won't be for everybody. And of course, it could also be for not just sun, but rising, moon, Venus, or a lot in your chart, or an important placement in your chart. Gemini, this is really interesting because two cards I put back into the deck because I wasn't sure if I'd shuffled enough. I shuffled. They both came out again immediately. So what that tells me is there's a very clear message here, and Spirit is really determined for you to hear this. The card that came, okay, so go back to the first feeling that I had before I started pulling the cards. And the feeling of it was this. It was of you having an idea of something that you wanted to do, but having it be kind of suspended above you, almost in a dreamlike bubble. And the question is, if it's in a dreamlike bubble, is it something that you really want? Or is it something that you're only happy to dream about? Now, I need to flesh that out a little bit more. But it was like this. It was, okay, this is something that I want, but this is something that I want that is so kind of all over the place that when I dream about it, it's more that I dream about a possible concept of maybe, but when you check in with it, are you really sure it's what you want? And that's what I'm getting here is, please check in. Because what's happening now is, because you're only thinking of it in this kind of mélange, this mix of different thoughts and feelings that are not clearly defined, you've got a mix of energy, one that is wanting to create something and one that is not focused enough to be able to create it. What you've got, the two cards that came out, can't and won't, right? And then gratitude. Gratitude, very, very high energy. And can't and won't is the one that I usually associate with the idea of feeling powerless or not feeling, or feeling powerful. And the interesting thing too is that the card that also fell out that I put back in, but now I have to consider, is ideal childhood. So ideal childhood, can't and won't being a card that I associate. Can't is the language of a child, won't is the language of an adult. And then you get ideal childhood. So for me, again, it's going, okay, so where are you losing your power in this thing that you want to create? The thought that came to me as I asked that question was, look at what it is you wish to create or you wish to manifest, and allow yourself to think about it in a way that is logical, sequential. Ask questions. What would stop me from having this come about? What would be the things that might prevent me from manifesting this? What are my thoughts, my feelings, my beliefs around this thing happening that are not in alignment with it actually manifesting? Breaking it down, well, if I manifest all these extra clients, then I have to do all that extra work. Well, okay, I might want the money, but do I want to do the work? Look at that. Is it that you don't want to do the work, or is it that you don't want to do the work the way you've been doing it? So you can break it down into things that define whatever the potential resistance point is in that energy for you to be able to manifest it. Now, the other thing that comes along with this, which is perfect. So I put the ideal childhood card back, but I noted that it came out, and that's relevant. But then in conjunction with all of this, you get there is another me. And that is telling you, that is reminding you that beyond the personality, okay, the child, where there is potential powerlessness still, through whatever means, whether it's confusion or just not feeling competent or able, that there is another you, there is a higher conscious you, there is a bigger you that is absolutely capable of manifesting what you want once you know that you want it, and that you have, where you have actually been able to peel things apart and understand what it is that's been stopping you and change that. There is another me. There is another you, Gemini, a very, very powerful you, a very powerful divine you who is directly connected, as you are in all things, but knows it's directly connected to the unified field of all possibility, to that which manifests and creates things in our lives. So Gemini, what I feel for you is this. The gratitude card is a brilliant, brilliant card. And I remember the first time I had this image, and it was that sense of gratitude. When somebody is gratitude, it really literally is thank you. It's got this quality of thank you to it, where of course my arms are wide, you won't see them, but it's like it's open-hearted, it's open-armed, it's open-hearted, it's thank you. And in that thank you, what you do is you are notifying the universe that you are happy to receive and you are willing to receive more. It's an incredibly high vibration. Gratitude is one of the most powerful, powerful frequencies you can tune into when you want things to shift in your life. So find something to be grateful for. It doesn't have to be in relation to the thing that you want to create, although if you can do it without anxiety and if it excites you in creating that future thing, then that's great. But if not, then be grateful for something small, something that does not have an emotional charge to it, like a really good cup of tea or your beautiful cat or something like that. Okay? I'm going to leave you with that and wish you all the best for 2026. Take care, my dears.